3 hours at the Goodwill and about $120, but we made it out really well, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. Sometimes I go picking with my boyfriend, sometimes it's my best friend Sue, and sometimes it's my kids. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun and hopefully just maybe making a profit. I also bought this owl mug. I paid $1 for him as well. All the mugs, like I said, were $1. I'm thinking about $5 to $8 for this. Very retro. Again, I'm gonna, at the end of the video, I'll go through with my camera and get you close-ups of everything so you guys can check it out, because I know you're like, I can't see with the camera that far away. But I just had so much stuff on this trip that I had to push the camera way back just so you guys could take it all in, you know what I'm saying? Now this is, I liked this because it was like an old house, but it's a bank and it's actually marked Donahue Pottery Rye, made in England. Paid $5 for this. It sells for like 25 to 30 bucks. It's an old bank and it actually still has the stopper in the bottom, but at first I thought it was one of those houses that you put the candle light in, but it's not. Although I'm looking to see if you could actually pop that out and stick a candle in there, because I think it would look really cool with a little tea light. But it's a bank, so I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between which one? I don't know. It's a tough one. Okay. Moving right along. So I bought these vanity trays. And I feel like I'm going to be kicking myself over these vanity trays, but some stuff I can't walk away from. This is one of those things. Between the two of them, we paid $9, which was probably too much. They're not in the best of shape, but the vanity trays and the vanity glass things usually aren't. They're usually chipped. They're usually not in the best of shape when you find them. But I found the big one first, and then we kept walking around. We were there for 3 hours. We literally walked up and down the rows for 3 hours. And I'm sure the people working there were like, what are these people? Eventually we had to go and get a second cart. So then we had 2 carts, and I had my camera and I was filming, and they were so nice. They didn't like ask too many questions, and they were just, and then I brought everything up and they weren't like, seriously. They were so nice. So we got these 2. Oh gosh, I'm thinking like I could get $20 for this, and I'm thinking I could get 5 to 10 for this, but because they're a pair, I'm thinking 30. I don't know if that's too high. I'm gonna have to go back. I don't usually buy these. I don't usually buy them, but I loved the color and I loved that they were like a little matching set, and I had to have them. Okay, but moving right along, got a couple more things to go over. My camera just like glitched out and I had to like cut the film because it stopped recording. The little wiener dog sells for about $10 to $15. We paid $5 for him. He was good. Now this canister set I thought was too cute. It's Flower House, Sugar Shop, and I think this is Tea Room, and it's just like a little village of canisters to sit on your countertop. I'm thinking 25 to 35 for those. There are additional ones, but with the additional ones, they sell from 50 to 65. So I don't have all of them, so they're a little bit less than I could charge if I had all of them, unfortunately. Let's keep going. Now these Andrew also picked up. No, they are not silver. I knew you thought they would be silver. They're not, even though Andrew picked them up. They're silver plated, but they are Reed & Barton. They are blue enameled on the inside, okay? They are like a mid-century design. Oh, I didn't notice that one's all like smushed up in the middle. You know what? They had them stacked like this so that you couldn't see that this one is all smooth. And that kind of sucks, you know? Okay, so the inside of this one is all messed up. I just noticed that. I didn't notice that before because of the way they were stacked, which is kind of a disappointment, because they would have been worth 20 bucks a piece, and we only paid $3 for the pair. Okay, so, but that's still not horrible. We're still making money back on them, but Gosh darn it, why does this keep happening to me? Okay, so what I'll probably end up doing is I'll sell this one for 20, I'll throw this one in for free, and then it'll be a pair. But it looks like the enamel on the inside of this one was somehow damaged or scratched or scraped out. So I don't think that's schmutz, I think it was scratched. So unfortunately, you heard me talking. Did you notice that?
I did not, but guess what? I just found my new change bowl.
Never mind, it's not for free. His office is right next to mine, so he heard me talking about it and he just came in and snatched it. So this one I'm selling for 20 bucks. The other one is out of the question because he just stole it. But he found it, so I guess he's got that. All right, we're gonna keep going. Now I bought this print. I think it's, I don't know if it's a print or not. It's signed. You can tell it's signed because you can actually see the indent on the back. You can see where the artist signed it. I don't know anything about the artist, but it's of Neuschwanstein. I totally just butchered that, like, so bad. It's a castle. You guys are probably like, whoa, she's bad. No. Definitely a castle. I liked the artwork. I bought it because I like the artwork. The thing about art is you should buy it because you like the artwork, not because you want to resell it. If you can resell it for a good price, that's awesome. But my rule about artwork is I always buy it because I like it. If there's resale value there, that's awesome. But if I like it and it would look good on my wall, that's great. And that's why I buy it. Not to resell it, but I would resell it if it's worth a lot of money. I'm not that attached to it, is basically what I'm saying. I'm trying not to knock these vanity things off the table. Now these are little Wicker Trivets. They sell for about $5 a piece and I paid $1 a piece for them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that I can sell for $5 a piece. So yeah, 25 bucks right there. It's awesome. Oh, my favorite one is this one. It's got a little deer in it. So that's nice. Okay, this is Indiana Glass Company. And I thought at first it was Jeanette. So in my video I said it's a Pennsylvania maker of some kind. I was wrong. It's not Jeanette. It is actually Indiana. I get too confused sometimes. This guy is actually a really, really tall, lidded compo. He's just a diamond point pattern, very tall. They sell between $50 and $75. I have not seen a blue one sell. I'm not sure where in that spectrum a blue one would sell, but somewhere in there I'd probably list it for $65. And we paid, darn it all, what did I do with the thingamabob? We paid $5 for it, so it was a pretty good profit. Moving on. Last but not least. Oh, not last. Okay, let's talk about this first. The shade. It's not on the table because in the packing process, it got smashed, which really sucks. Paid $3 for it. It was going to be on one of my lamps. And it got totally smashed. I was really bummed about that because it's actually a really nice paper shade and I was prepared to find the perfect lamp to pair with it, so disappointed about that. I figured I'd share my disappointment with you. Back on the floor you go. Okay, it's amazing I don't trip over stuff. You guys have no idea the amount of stuff that's surrounding me on the floor right now. It's like I get up from here and I'm just like falling over and like tripping over stuff. But here we've got a pair of lamps. They need to be rewired. There's not even wire in them. So I need to put some work into them. Now a set of the ruby glass shades themselves sell for about $40. So taking that into consideration, I cannot find a similar pair that I've sold. These ones do have a few condition issues. There are some chipping issues along the edge that I don't really like, but when you only paid $10 for them, they only charged us for one, which I thought was weird. I don't know why, but they did, and that's fine. But they've got the original crystals. They're completely glass. I have to rewire them. I have to put the work into them. I'm thinking I could probably get, I want to say $75 to $115 for them, more than likely. Once I've put the work into them, once I've rewired them, once I know that they're not going to burn somebody's house down. So those were a good score. Andrew would find those as well. He actually came over to me while I was ogling the pig, and he's like, come here, come here, come here, come here, come to the lamps. And I'm like, okay, fine. Draw me away to the lamps. And then there they were. And I couldn't get them in the cart fast enough. So this was everything that we got today. We had a really, really great day. We spent $120. I figured I could make a lot of that back in the bowls, but apparently the bowl is now singular and not plural, unfortunately. So $20 on this. I'm thinking 50 to 75 on this. I mean, we're pretty much making, we're getting there. We're making $5 a piece on these. We're making $8 a piece on these. We're making 20 here. We're making 20 here. We're making 20 here. I mean, the money is going to add up. We're going to make our money back. We're going to make a little profit. It's going to be fantastic. But that being said, it was a good day. So if you haven't already, make sure you go check out the shopping video over on Relic Recovers, where we found all of these goodies at the Goodwill over the course of about 3 hours. The video isn't 3 hours long, but we spent 3 hours there in about 4 aisles. The Goodwill's not that big, but we just like went back and forth up and down the aisles for 3 hours. It was fun. But make sure you go check out that video. I'll put a link to it down in the description. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've spotted something that you just can't live without, don't worry. I've put a link to our Etsy store down in the description.